feel free to express your philosophy. And for the question of today, would you permanently blind 3 people if it fully cures the deafness of 30,000 people? Would you permanently blind 3 people if it fully cured the deafness of 30,000 people? The floor is yours.
Good afternoon, engineered minds.
Good afternoon.
I have a question first before I answer. Right. Am I like making those people blind by hand? Like, is it a question of if I have the power to?
Yes, if you have the power to.
Okay.
If you have the power to, yes.
Then my answer is yes. There's no better. Neither of those choices is a good choice, right? But if I'm thinking objectively, right, I'd rather sacrifice the few to save the many. 3 people blind is something that can be contained, but 30,000 people deaf, then who is communicating with who?
Thank you. Please put your hands together.
Oh, these guys are seeing now, Abi?
Yes. They can see.
And then the other ones, they have been deaf since.
Yes.
I wouldn't want to change it. Like, these guys, they've been seeing since. I wouldn't want. You guys should stop laughing now.
Listen to his philosophy, please.
I wouldn't want to blind them in order to now cure. Because first of all, if I blind somebody, maybe I chook a knife, there is guarantee you'll be blind. There is really no guarantee that the deafness will be cured through.
No, what if there is a guarantee?
Even if it will be cured, somehow my philosophy is they've been managing it somehow for a while. And then secondly, I can't really compare sight to deafness. I feel that if you are deaf, somehow you've been managing it. There's a way you've been communicating, you can manage. But those 3 people, I mean, you can easily say it's just 3. But what if that person, one of them is your son? I mean, I wouldn't want to. No, I would like to keep the status quo as it is.
Let the 3 people be blind.
Let the 3 people keep seeing. Let the deaf people keep being deaf. Yes. Let them
okay. Thank you so much. Put your hands together for that perception.
Good afternoon, everyone. In my own opinion, I wouldn't want to make anyone go blind just because I want to save another. I believe there is always a solution for everything. And I believe in the power of Almighty. God already knows that these people are blind. And there is a solution lying somewhere. Depending on how we look for it, we can get a better solution that will put everybody in a good state without inconveniencing another just to make another person comfortable.
Please put your hands together.
Okay, I won't make anybody blind permanently because I feel deaf individuals, speaking from, because I work with special needs individuals. So speaking from my perspective, the deaf has a great advantage. Yes, because there's sign language. So they can easily pick up 1 or 2. They can write, they can read. It's just the only difference that they cannot speak. Or so they have great advantage with sign language. So it's very easy. So I will not make anybody blind because I feel the deaf has a great advantage with sign language and technology. So
okay.
Good morning, ex-engineering minds.
Good morning.
I think I wouldn't want anybody to go blind for another person to see to be deaf. I'd rather work with the 3 sighted people than the rest of everybody. You understand? If everybody have to go deaf for me to work with these people, I think I would love it. Definitely. I swear, because there's no way I'll talk to
someone. Can we change the question? I want to change the question. Look at it now. Look at it. You have 2 choices. You are standing there. There is what's this thing? Is it genies or gene? Yeah. Yes, they want to grant you a wish now. And you just have to pick one. 3 blind and 30,000 deafness. Let us also look at it from that angle too. Okay? Like you have to pick one now. Either the 3 people who are blind or the 30,000. You do what? The three blind. The three 30,000. And the 30,000 should remain dumb. Okay. Please, who's the mic? Okay.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. So it's very normal to look at it from, let's say, what it will be for the greater good, right? So what if these three blind persons? I would always want to look at it from the benefits. How would it benefit everybody, right? If if three persons becoming blind will impede on the growth of 3,000 persons, why would I make them blind, right? But if I see that making the deaf persons, making them talk or making them giving them hearing, right, would make them what's the word now? I would just look at the greater good, right? How would it benefit everybody? So that's it.
Okay, but what will you do?
So I would leave it at, I would weigh my, that's what I'm saying, I would weigh my option. Making these people blind would impede, I don't know if I'm making a point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just look at the greater good, how it benefits everybody.
Okay.
What's the mutual benefit for everybody?
All right. Please, their hands. Just let's pass it. Let's make our answer very brief.
Good afternoon, engineered minds.
Good afternoon.
If I am to make a wish and there are 3 people that are already blind and 30,000 people that are already deaf, I don't care to know if the 3 people that are blind are good or bad. The 30,000 people, the same thing. I only care about the numbers. So I would prefer to make those 30,000 people to hear than to open the eyes of just 3 people.
Okay. Thank you. Pass the mic.
I feel doing any of that is going to depend on the circumstance. It's just like telling people that maybe like 10 people are planning on using an elevator to go out of a building as a means of protection, whereas the elevator can take 10 people, but then 12 people need to go into the elevator. So you have to drop 2 people out for those 10 people to be saved. So you'd say that it's better for 10 people to be saved. Yes, 10 people to be saved than the whole 12 people dying. Because if everyone is arguing, then nothing is going to happen. Because it can be faster for those 10 people to go down and then the elevators come back up and pick the remaining 2 than for everyone to just keep arguing and then nothing happens. Plus, I've seen a lot of deaf people that feel comfortable being deaf. I've stayed with someone that is deaf, and even with hearing aid, he blocks people out. So they don't use their hearing aid, he can keep it. And then there are times when he uses it, and then he would start increasing the volume if he wants to hear you. So I've heard people also talking about using hearing aid and then the world being too loud for them. So they work with vibration, and that's a lot better for them. So
Wow. Please.
So if I may have my say, I will say it depends
on the
okay. I will say it depends on the situation or what the offer may be, because I believe that something with this will not just pop up on its own. Like, let me use for an instance, if I am on the steering and I'm driving, I have 15 lives with me.
Yes.
And 3 people just find their way to the road. I can't waste the lives that are with me just to preserve the 3 lives that just come. I will choose to waste the 3 lives and save the 15 lives with me. So you're saying those 3 lives are I'm not saying that they are not important. Like I said, it depends on what the offer is. It depends on what the offer is, because normally we humans, we are selfish in nature. Forget whatever we may choose to say here. There is an offer that may come to you. Believe me, before you even think straight, before you even think, you would have made these 3 people blind. And like my ambassador said, he said if maybe one of the people that are seeing may be his child. Now my question is, what about if 2 of your children are amongst the people that are deaf, and now they bring people to you that are blind? Will you not make this sacrifice for your children to see, so that other people's children will go blind?
I like the twist of that.
You understand?
Yeah.
So it depends on what the offer is. There is some offer, like now, if $1 billion is offered to you to do this, if you as a human, you wouldn't even think you would do it. It is when you are done doing it, that is even when you start thinking, not true, this thing, it get us but it don't happen. That is, I'm just saying it the way it is. I'm just saying it the way it is.
Okay, I was speaking from the perspective of like every woman having like a right to their personal well-being and all. From the question you gave to us, You already made the status quo. You were not like one that made the 30 persons deaf. You made them like that. So for me, I don't think it's right to sacrifice people's well-being for a larger number. Because tomorrow, another person might have this power. I'm okay. Then they will now sacrifice me just to make a larger number. So for me, it doesn't really make sense. Leave them how it is. That's it. No, 3 blind are okay already. The 3 persons are okay. Then they're asking you to get them blind in order to heal the 30,000 deaf persons.
Yes,
You get me?
3 people are not, they are blind, then 30,000 people are deaf.
There are so many ways to see the question. You can look at it both ways.
No, yes, tackle it from the
Yes, you can see the question however you think fit.
Right. Good afternoon, engineer minds.
Good afternoon.
Just as we say, it's about perspectives, and I want to look at it from the perspective of mind engineering and builders looking at the anthem. So I would say it depends on the purpose. Why? The purpose defines your actions. So for me, looking at it in terms of change, like changing a generation, changing something is have to do with sacrifice. So for you to experience change in this future, you must be willing to sacrifice something for it to happen. So I will say, looking at the numbers, I want to benefit the larger society. Looking ahead is better for the 3 to be sacrificed for the larger majority. Yes.
Not just of what?
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
But that's what it is actually.
Yeah. Like in terms of, like if you want to talk about changes, that example, like our country is as a leader that want to make life more better, you must be willing to let go of some things, looking at the larger beneficiaries. So that's why I'm looking at that number.
Thank you. Let's please put your hands together.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Okay, so let's say I'm seeing this question from a logical perspective, right? So we can have 3 blind people that are useful and 30,000 deaf that are useless. So the question is, why am I blinding 3 people to save 30,000? So there has to be a reason for that. If the reason like if the three blind people are more useful than the 30,000 people, I think I'll leave the 30,000 people deaf. But then if blinding 3 people, right, will like benefit 30,000 useful ears, I will gladly blind the 3 people. But then if the 3 blind ends up becoming useful, because you can have 30 people in a room and they are useless, and you can have 3 people in a separate room and they are more useful than the 30 people. So it all depends on why am I blinding them for 30,000 people. Thank
you very much. Let us put it this way. The question asks you 3 blind people versus 30,000 deaf people. And if we look at it beyond just these questions, it should also go back to our decision making in life. We should take it to our personal decision making, the decisions we take as regards life, business, relationship, marriage. Think about it in this concept of you. Think about the 3 blind people, give it a meaning. Think about the 30,000 dumb deaf people, give it a meaning, and try to weigh the decisions you take in life. Like I said, there are no right or wrong answers, but I guarantee you that this question is not about being deaf or being blind. This question truly is to help you critically analyze your decisions, how you decide, words that you say, the step you take if you are being faced with this. When they were going to put this question, one of the question they wrote there before was, would you rather take $100,000 or spin a wheel to get $1 million? So would you rather take $100,000 right now or You will take your 50-50 chance of spinning a wheel of getting $10 million. Let's put it down. No, they are just, it's just 50-50, just two. Yes, it's either you go with nothing on the wheel or you go with the $10 million compared to taking $100,000 right now. But we're not going to that question. We have to paradoxically put the question in a paradox in this way to deduce our options and help us and look at it properly. So by Tuesday, today's video will be posted on our YouTube channel. So I want you to go and in your semblance of sanity, when your nervous system is calm, I want you to listen to this question again, analyze it. It's going to help you. Thank you very much. That was our VTT section.